It's Joshy's world, it's Joshy's world. She went to the doctor and her whole world turned. It's Joshy's world, it's Joshy's world. She's going on adventures, this island girl. She loves her tummy hikes, beaches and tours. It's Joshy's world, it's Joshy's world, it's island girl. Guys, we are at our second Rohrman charity event, and obviously Colin has to work today, so he's not here. But gang, this is the great thing of being a teacher. You're off on the weekend.
Yes, brilliant.
And we can do these lovely events.
And forget about students that are asking us about assignments.
Sunday. What is this? Break. But so I asked Alicia, are we running this event or are we hiking?
Hiking all the way.
We're gonna run part of the way.
Run where?
We're not running. We're not running. Guys, click the card above to watch the hike video for we did this exact trail last week. We're doing this today, guys. Full-fledged second charity event. Alicia, you know how to register online, so we have to actually come and register in person. You see that man there? He's the reason we're here. Listen. We appreciate that you invited us.
Yeah.
In the meantime, at the back of the silver pickup, there's water, juices, bananas. Please take now, whatever you want to take. And then we'll go ahead and do the briefing. Remember to keep your distance and keep your mask on. There's a couple people running late. We'll give them a few minutes to see if they can get here on time. But we'll go ahead and do the briefing in the meantime. Okay, well, thank you everybody for coming. Thank you to Wallings Nature Reserve. Thank you to Rafika for hosting us here for the start. And thank you, of course, to our sponsors, Island Provision, as well, for supplying the water that's over there in the coolers. Remember to get some before the race. Okay, so, most important thing, everybody would have seen that there's been some rain. Take your time and be careful on the trail. I know some people want to race it, that's good. We're fine with that, encouraging that. A few of us are going to race it. But there's certain parts that you simply cannot race. So you can race the parts that you can race, but there's certain parts where you have to be extremely careful. So when you're going across rocks, rocks are very slippery. You have to slow down when you're going across rocks. You can race it in the good sections, and be careful in those sections. Downhill as well is going to be pretty slippery. We've had the rain, so please be very, very careful going down, especially the trail down to Christian Valley is very narrow. So please, everybody, take that time on all the tricky sections of the trails. Also, with the rain, it is going to be particularly slippery coming down from the top of Boggy Peak. So please take your time coming down there. It's It's all about a challenge, it's all about fun. It's not worth trying to rush like a madman down the hill. Downhill parts are tricky. Take your time where you need to take your time. Okay, so in terms of the route, the route is pretty much well marked. So just look out for the markers and you should be fine. A critical thing to know is that you have to pass the T-junction by Christian Valley, go up to Boggy Peak, come back down, and then go down to Christian Valley. We should have somebody there to help direct you. There's only one water stop on the route. That should be on the road where you come out by the road for Boggy Peak. Okay, so everybody should have had a briefing sent to them via email or WhatsApp. So I'll be brief. You know, I know it's difficult to take in too much in the morning. But to go through the route, we're going to start by these cones here. We're going to have a social distance and start. What we're going to ask is, if you know that you're hiking, if you know you're not going to race it, try to take one of the ones at the back and let those who are running it take one of the cones to the front. It will just be easier that way. We don't have quite the space that we had at Palmer for the rendezvous to really make it a wide start. So we have to work with the space that we have. So if you allow the runners to go in front and the hikers to take a back spot, that would be helpful. Okay, so for the route, we'll start the social distance and start by the cones. We'll run out on the road here, take a left, and you're going to go down towards the zip lines, and there's a dirt road to turn up. I think we did put paint on the road, but I think it might have washed out with the rain. But you'll see, most likely, who's most likely to be the leaders who know the routes, so you'll see where they turn. Come up. But as you're going down to the zip line, you'll see a dirt road and steep going up. You just take that right there. Now, in terms of the marking of the trail, the trail has been marked with orange markers. We have orange markers, orange flags, and orange spray paint. There are multiple trails on this trail, so it's important that you stay on the marked trail with the orange markers. There are also some other markers on the trail. That's fine. Just look out for the orange ones. So those are the ones that we put up, along with, every now and then we put some orange flags where we thought, well, it might be useful for some extra markers. So essentially for the route, you're going to run out here, take the left, you'll turn the right up the dirt road by the zip lines. You will go up a sort of farm road. It will curve around, then you will go through some lemongrass that we have cut down. It started to grow back up. I think we cut it a bit too early, but you'll see the path clearly still. Then you'll get into a forested trail. Just follow the markers on the trail and you should be all right. It goes for a slight decline after the first incline, then there's another trail climb, then a slight decline, and you climb up to Boggy Peak. When you reach out on the road by Boggy Peak, you turn right to go up to Boggy Peak. There'll be a cone at the top that you turn around, come back down the same way, and you will see the sign to turn down to Christian Valley. You finish at Christian Valley. Calvin right here will walk as the last man, so that if anybody gets into trouble, you can just wait for him. He will be there to help you. If he needs to call more of us to come back and help you, we will come back as well. Do we have any questions? Okay, so we've had a few more people come in. If anybody wants to do a final warm-up, you can do your final warm-up. Once again, please take whatever you want from the back of the silver pickup, and in a couple of minutes we will line up for the start. To the finish. So we'll let the timers go off first and then we'll start.
Excited. Craig, you're running? The whole stuff? So I teach Craig. Craig goes to Austin. You're gonna make me proud today, eh? Okay. You're gonna make me proud today? Okay.
Time. If everybody could line up, we're going to allow you to line up freely. We're not going to set specific positions, but if everybody can line up by a cone, please allow the runners to take the cones in front. Just about to start. Just had one request that we can have a quick moment of silence for all the COVID victims, and then Kelvin will get us started.
Literally a tree trunk she's pulling. Yo! I think we're almost there. Kind of a. Oh Lord! Somebody's there to check that I go around the cone.
Yeah, and
Then check my number too.
yeah,
So I have to go. We're done with this. Half full. You see my friend? She's a champion now. All events. I am always at the back. Look at her dancing up there and me struggling. Done with this. I'm done with charity events. I'm done. Guys, we're at Boggy Peak, Christian Valley. Whose idea was this?
I do not know.
Because, yo, Lisha.
So it's not Mount Obama. It's not no.
Mount Obama, or Boggy, it was the Boggy Peak or Mount Obama's idea.
Yeah.
This man here, right? I saw my one, I'm old. I'm good. I'm gonna ask his age. We find out. Cause the man are going with beer vibes. And me wait for me old young people me. Hi sir, how old are you? How old are you, sir?
How old am I?
Yes.
72.
And you're doing this challenge. You're amazing. I was just telling 26.
Well, you're doing it too.
I know, but I was like,
I have much more experience.
I was like, this gentleman, I met you when we were coming up. I was like, you need me to wait on you? You're like, no. Man, you're good. 72. I'm gonna have to tell my mom she needs to do better and get out the house and exercise. We're going to the last way.
Signed up for Barbuda, 27th of February. It is more flatter, more scenic.
Nice.
You see here?
Like, what you have to do?
We gotta find the Rohrman link on Facebook and you register for the Barbuda event. It's 27th of February. I think it's $150 right now because we already have the 2-week special. Finish, I think, at the 10th or something like that, which was $100.
So what we doing in Barbuda?
You're gonna do like a 6K or 18K. The 6K is shorter than this. This is a 7K. And then there's another 18K hike, run or whatever
Yeah, we're
you
not
want to
doing
do.
that 18K.
Very flat.
I want to do the 18K.
Alicia!
I pay all the money for go over there for do a 6K.
Alicia!
I'm going to do the 18K, please.
Look for the Rohrman link.
Yes.
You see, she.
Matter of fact, this is the shirt.
And you
No,
have to
she
Let me
is.
see what I have on my shirt here. See?
No, she's
And then
here.
that
For...
includes the boat and
Let's
so
take a
forth.
photo now.
I'm gonna have it.
Alright, good.
Yeah, but
That
she's.
includes the boat and so
You don't
on.
worry, you just pay 150. I'll get over and bring you back.
Beautiful.
You don't over nothing.
Alice, we're doing what?
Going. It's in February.
February, you gotta register now because
You
we
see?
only carrying 150 people.
Register now?
Yes, like
You
like
see?
tomorrow, then not tonight.
Okay.
People already registered.
I'm not too sure.
No, apparently we're doing a third.
Start early.
I'm done.
It's Barbuda.
I'm done seminar doing no more charity event. Look at she.
It's all lie. You're gonna do it. There's an act you will have done it.
Upsetting. Guys, we're at the finish line. Is it gonna get 2 pomegranates? Oh Lord. Yo. We're done. And this child has decided that we're doing this charity event again, but guess what? I don't know about this. I'm done with this. I'm in my crank out right now. Me even go home, I have a 2-hour nap. A little thingy majig. What was our time, sir?
2 hours 14.
2 hours and
14.
okay.
I don't have to put no time for that.
Yeah, man.
I just have this one.
2.
Guys,
They're coming early.
look,
Came
Two.
first.
So 2, 14.
he did it.
35.
Mask up, Leisha.